Chi-Town. Hey, Heart Nation. This is your girl, Carla J, and I am on the streets of Chi-Town.
Up in these streets.
Yes, up in these streets, and I have someone that you need to know. This is L. Porter. He is a writer, director, and actor up in these Chi-Town streets, and we are going to talk to him about why he likes the Chi, why or why not, I don't know.
I love the Chi.
And then we're going to talk about a little bit of history in the Chi, and then we're going to get up all in his business about his acting and directing career that he
Just
is
making sure
on.
we're not getting jacked.
You better, because honey, I got this phone like this. Somebody will come around and try to steal this phone. But what they don't know, am I carrying?
Is we?
Is we? They better recognize. Okay, y'all. So we are in front of the Carter G. Woodson Library. Now that's the name it used to be when we were growing up, right? Carter G. Woodson. Now they got a fancy name.
It's a long name.
It's like Woodson Regional Center or something like that. And you can't even see it over there no
really
more.
Long.
And they used to have a statue and everything, but not no more. I don't even know.
Ran out.
Wait a minute. They better stop. They might get closed down right now.
There's like 4 books in there.
So this used to be the spot. I don't know about for you, but this used to be the spot. We used to go to this McDonald's over here, and then this is 95th Street, 95th and Halsted in Chicago.
I actually lived down the street. My son went to the school around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah. I was man, it was good times and bad times at that time.
Did you used to know the Loop skating rink? Used to be down there? Yeah.
That wasn't. We used to go to Screaming Wheels out in Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And on 63rd and King Drive, they had a skating rink.
Yes, they did.
That was a rough one.
Yeah,
I didn't really skate there.
That was rough over there. Yeah, but we used to go to the Loop right on 95th down this hill down that way. We used to go there every Saturday. Yeah. But we used to come over here to the library, and honey, this was the place we would come to talk to all the boys and everything.
We stopped here before we went to the plaza.
Oh yeah, the plaza.
Yeah.
The plaza, 95th and Western.
We come here pick up the smart girls. Go to the plaza.
And they used to have a movie theater up in there.
Yeah.
That used to be oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Those were the times.
That time.
Yes, but all that is gone now. They just got the little what you call it, outdoor mall now over there. No more indoor shops.
Yeah, but they don't come outside to meet people anymore. It's not like it's not social like it used to be.
That's true. So we're gonna walk our way. I'm gonna turn this camera. We're gonna walk our way to.
Okay, I'm on the right. I'm on the good side.
Okay, all right, cool. We're gonna we are just talking a little bit before we go inside. So were you born and raised in Chicago?
Oh yes. I started off. I used to live on 76 and Low. House burned down. Wound up growing up on 75th and Saginaw over by the lake.
Okay.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
We walked to Rainbow Beach. Walking on the rocks.
Rainbow Beach. Yes.
Yeah, it was stones over there. Stones was over there.
Yes. This is some inside Chicago humor history.
People from Chicago know what that means.
People know what that means, but y'all may not. So we're not gonna talk about it. But now Rainbow Beach. Now we used to go to Bongo Beach all the time. Did you?
What's that at?
Bongo Beach was like up in the cut, and we used to play. We used to be there all night playing music and stuff. By Laura Bita.
Yeah.
That's what we used to be.
I always call that Laura Bita Beach.
They probably did.
I made that up.
We probably made that up. In the hoods, we probably made that up.
It was right down the street from the golf course.
Yes. We used to go there all the time. Bongo Beach.
Chicago was so much fun.
Yes.
And you know, I'm gonna put some people out on blast with this.
Okay.
Mayor, you need to bring back some of these activities that we used to have in the city. You need to remember when it used to be fruit trees up and down the streets?
Yes.
You could pick figs. You could pick crab apples.
The crab
berries.
Apples.
It was all through the city. You could eat fruit going down the street. Now, all the trees are male now.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's why we had the pollen problem.
Oh, because we didn't have these problems back then.
Knowledge. I be knowing stuff, y'all.
Yes. Chicago got a lot of great history.
So go back, and Mayor needs to go back and look at what Chicago used to be, and let's put it back to what it was.
Man, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna ever get it back there.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right.
I don't know.
This is optimism. You think about Burkina Faso? They out there fixing stuff. They're breaking stuff.
Right, I don't know. You know, it's such a shame, all the crime and stuff. You know how they doing Millennium Park now? Got the curfew. I heard there's a curfew for the teenagers because they just down there wilding out.
Yeah, but that's a deeper problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a deeper problem.
All right.
I I mean, if you're able to do what the heck you want to do at home all the time, and you can do what the heck, you feel like you're supposed to do that in the streets too.
Well, that's true. That's true. You ain't lied about that. So I don't know. When I went to Detroit last week, their downtown area, they're building that up, but they got a curfew too. I guess they've been cutting up over there too.
It's a new thing because kind of we had when we were children, it was downtown was the dress up to go downtown.
Yes,
thing.
yes.
And we don't dress up to go downtown anymore. So now hoodlums didn't go downtown. We used to go downtown to break dance to make money. If you go downtown, it was to make money. I was a break dance. I was cold too. Killing y'all. Boy.
My brother-in-law used to be down there too.
Oh, yeah, I probably killed him then. I probably tortured you, dog. It's all good.
He was north side. He was north side breakdancing, north side.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's the other fun thing about Chicago. It's like we got the different sides. I always tell anybody Chicago is very segregated.
Very segregated.
You got your north side, south side, east side. You got some places you don't want to be. But still in all, we didn't act like they're acting like today. We could go downtown and have a good time.
Okay, so was you with the good people or was you with the... Because I was with the hoods.
Well,
we fought a lot. If you crossed into another neighborhood, you was jeopardizing your existence. Well, it was just like the Serengeti.
That is
with
true.
The lions.
Now, you ain't lying about that. You are very right about that. But I was typically not in other neighborhoods. I was, with the good people. So, I would...
I used to break dance in Inglewood. I had friends in Inglewood. I went to Dunbar High School.
All right, Dunbar?
Yeah, man, I love my school. So that means I was with all the project children in the city went to my school. So that means, in turn, I had to go hang out at their houses. And you got baptized in some new stuff.
Over there in the projects. Which one's that on State Street? The projects on State Street?
The ones on State Street, the ones on 35th, the Ickies, the Ida B. Wells. All through there, but it was so many artistic, talented people.
It was
throughout those communities. Unfortunately, those people who were so artistic and talented, a lot of times were dismissed as being crazy or whatever the case may be. But as I got older, I found them to be interesting, and that's kind of how I wound up getting into the field that I got into.
Wow!
You got to deviate. You got to change the people who are around you sometimes, so you can get a taste of something new.
That's true. Yeah. But it ain't nothing like Chicago. I heard a car with their music blasting. Now, in Vegas, they got. I don't know if they even got it here, but we ignore it here. But they got ordinances. You can't play the music. Certainly,
we have them. Do you know that we have? We're not supposed to jaywalk, and this is like the jaywalk capital.
Right.
We're not supposed to jaywalk. It's illegal here. But we don't care.
Right. and we be acting like Cedric the Entertainer. I wish a cop would come up on me.
Yeah. We have audacity.
Right.
We have audacity. How do you have the audacity to speak to me?
What you mean I'm jaywalking? What? Yeah, we do.
Yeah, this poor baby didn't know. So you would get ran out of Bridgeport if you was in Bridgeport.
Oh, I know about Bridgeport. I didn't go to Bridgeport. Yeah.
All the neighborhoods were segregated because there were gangs in each pocket.
Yep.
So I used to break dance, as I already stated. I'm cold. So that means to battle people, I had to go into those neighborhoods. The caveat, and even when I played basketball, when we would hoop against people, we had to go into these neighborhoods.
Right.
The problem is that if you win, you got to try to get out.
Alive.
That's the part
that
kids aren't aware about. So it was a lot of fighting. And I was good at that too. I was talented. I should have been a boxer. Many free fights I did. Shit.
That is true. You did. I know you couldn't go to Bridgeport. We didn't go to Bridgeport. But as a female, I didn't really experience a lot of that. But I will say
they y'all go where the heck y'all want to go because y'all was women and fine.
And I went to a all-girl Catholic high school, so all the guys wanted the Catholic girls. Yeah.
You went to Unity. I used to say the girl from Unity.
Yes. So we were spoiled.
Unity.
And everybody knew the color of your uniform, what school you went to.
Yeah.
You knew what school, right?
Yeah, you did.
If it was Longwood, Queen of Peace, Unity, everybody knew by the color of your Catholic school skirt what school you went to. Yeah. And so those were the times. Man, and catching a bus. So did you used to catch? I know you used to catch CTA.
My mother worked for CTA.
Oh, wow.
So we would get free super transfers whenever we wanted them on Sunday and transfers during the week. She'd just give us a whole bunch of transfers. And that's how I was getting around breakdancing and killing people and hooping. So,
wow.
Yeah, man. We used to play football games and softball games against people. We'd get transfers from my mother, go to my friend's house. When I moved over east, we would come back over south. We was over east, so we would come back over to Low and hang out and everything. But it was, great time.
Yeah, it was.
Great time. Super transfer all day.
Yes.
All the kids. We was out in the streets kicking it.
We used to be on that bus, honey. We used to be on that bus, on that train, that red line, and all of that.
You would go to them house parties.
Yes.
And Eggs Park and where else?
We used to go to Mendel. I don't know.
Mendel.
We used to go to Mendel.
Had some good parties.
Leo.
Had good parties.
Yeah.
It was we had a nice culture, man. Especially when in hip hop, people don't talk about hip hop in Chicago. Hip hop in Chicago was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
And to be honest, you didn't really know you was in hip hop because you was just. It was part of every day.
It. Yep, that was
you
it.
be playing softball, and then somebody bring out a box. Then next thing you know, y'all out there battling. Once the battle over, now we playing football. We playing running bases. We get on our bikes and we like, let's go over to the lake and blah blah blah.
Yes.
And we battle at the lake.
We ride to the lake all the time on the bike.
Yeah,
ride to the lake all the time on the bicycle.
Yeah.
Man.
So you didn't know you was you was part of hip hop, but you was part of hip hop because we was just kicking it. With
That's
music.
true. That's true. It was so much fun. So much fun.
Everybody had block parties.
Oh yeah, the block parties. They would cut off the street. They would shut the street down.
So they'd be like, okay, such and them having a block party next week. You going? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the block party. And man, it was so much fun.
All the food you wanted. Nobody asked you nothing really. You know, it was just a good time.
And it got really crazy. So when I got to be a sophomore in high school, junior in high school, that's when house music got really, really big.
Yep.
So now these turned into big dance parties. Oh, Chicago was fun.
Yes, it was. All right, you ready? Let's do our little stroll, and we're gonna go inside the library. So don't y'all talk about me with my
It's cold. She's out here. She on stuff with you.
I'm trying to have my Chicago shirt.
I got you. You got a theme going. You work your theme, girl. Let's do this.
I love it. Oh my gosh. So you already said you went to Dunbar.
Yes, I went to Dunbar High School. Went to Chicago State when I got out the Army. 4 years in the Army.
Okay.
Shout out to my Army boys, 7-1 Ordnance Company. Love y'all.
Thank you for y'all service.
Thank us. Yeah, I'm out here saving lives, protecting y'all. I did the Army, came back, did music for a little while, realized my beats suck, and then that's how I found filmmaking. Gotta have something that's dope. Can't be bad at everything.
That was good. So you found that out. Wow. And I didn't even know, really filmmaking just seemed like a dream, like far away to me. It just always did.
My father used to be an actor at ETA, and my robot.
I loved ETA. I used to go to ETA. Yeah.
He was amazing. He was an actor at ETA. I used to go in when I was in 5th, 6th grade. Go and sit in. That's when he would babysit me. I would just be back there helping everybody run lines.
All right.
I wrote my first play when I was in the 7th grade.
Nice.
Yeah. So my father introduced me to the arts.
ETA Theater. Actually, my youngest daughter went there.
It's a great place to learn. I feel like all actors should go to take theater.
Is it still there?
It's still there.
Really?
It's on 76th and South Chicago now. They moved from 67?
Yeah, it's like right up in there.
Yeah.
In the cut.
It was over there, man. It was Takeda Smith, who used to be on was Takeda Smith. Am I saying her name right? She used to be on Living Color. She used to be there. And they did a play called The Slave Story, and I was there, and I was a little kid. And I was back there helping them. They was getting dressed in front of me. I didn't know that was part of theater life, but as a kid, I was like, I was enjoying that. But yeah, they used to kind of watch me, and that's how I got into it, man.
Wow. I do remember that. One of my daughters went there, and I never forget. I forgot her instructor had been there a long time, and she had to do the recite A Dream Deferred. That's what they were doing, A Dream Deferred.
Yeah, Chicago's known for theater. Like, we have amazing actors here. We have amazing talent here. It's just we don't have belief in the arts like we should. This is a go to work and make somebody else rich place.
Right. Because you got the different neighborhoods and you want to live in the nice neighborhoods. But one thing about Chicago though, you could be making 6 figures and be living like on the low end somewhere where somebody may say that's a bad area, and they won't even know that you almost a millionaire living there over there. So that's how Chicago is, because we're segregated. You may be making all that money, but unless you're like in a suburb or something, you're not moving nowhere else, like in the other areas. You're just not doing it. So okay, we can come on in. I'm loving this, and I can't wait to hear more. So while we walking in, let's see, what is 3 of your top Chicago restaurants?
Top Chicago restaurants. I like Tropical Island Jerk, and Home of the Hoagie.
Oh yeah, Home of the Hoagie. Yes. Gotta have some Home of the Hoagie.
The unfortunate thing about it is that you gotta wait. You gotta be patient. You got an hour getting your sandwich. I'm glad I didn't leave out of there. Look at the bag. Yeah.
We had hoagies for my daughter's baby shower that was in February, and honey, they loved it. They smashed those hoagies. They smashed them.
Hoagies.
It was good.
I like their hoagies and their steak sandwiches.
Yes, they're steak sandwiches.
And I'm trying to eat clean now, so I'm trying to let y'all go. But this is a place to get fat. Pizza, man. The pizza is stupid. It's Home Run Inn pizza.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I love Home Run Inn.
Home Run Inn. Yeah. Favorite is Italian Fiesta pizza.
Italian Fiesta.
The one over here on the south side on 81st.
Yeah, they pissed me off. That's why I didn't mention it, man. I'm trying to order pizza yesterday. And they didn't have the turkey sausage. I'm like, how y'all open and don't have the stuff?
Y'all heard that Italian Fiesta?
We don't have pizza crust. Come back tomorrow.
Right. You know, like really?
Yeah.
You know, I ain't no lie. In Vegas, there was they opened up a Harold's around me in my area. We were so happy. But every time you went there, about 95% of the time they were out of chicken.
Yeah. Like how the hell? You knew you had to have birds to start the day.
They were out of chicken. They were out of chicken. And then they would have party wings. And so, you know, Chicago Harold's,
do no party
we all about the whole wings. And I remember when I first went there,
that's wing segregation.
I said, do y'all have whole? Because they said something. Now I was getting used to the culture of, like, they didn't have whole wings. And I said, y'all have whole wings? And they said, oh, you must be from Chicago. I said,
you damn
how
right.
you know that? They said, because y'all the only people that talk about whole wings.
I want the other part of that dude. I want to eat part of his wing. I want the full flap.
That's how we do in the shop. Give me a 6 wing.
6 wings.
It's so funny that you grew up in the ETA theater. Like, that is so awesome.
Yeah, I love it. You know, but the problem is that being in a city like this, because it's a working city, no one identified my talent. So I slipped through the cracks. Being bored in class, got D's and F's in high school, because I was an artist. So the stuff didn't really interest me. But yeah, I was going to plays as a little kid, and I became a writer then and didn't know it.
All right. Okay, now. Okay, here we go. We going in. We are back.
We're back.
We're inside of the Woodson Regional Library, and I'm with L. Porter, and he is a Chicago writer, actor, and director, y'all. So guess what? We got people here in Chicago too in the shop. Yay! So we were talking about how you got your start, ETA Theater.
Yes.
Basically because you grew up. So you kind of grew up in the theater.
I did. I didn't know that that's what was happening to me, but I was being groomed to get into film, I guess. I watched him do plays up until I was probably about 14.
Wow.
So yeah, so I would go to rehearsal with him, learned, and I wasn't learning per se.
Right.
I just was hanging out. He didn't want to, he had to keep me. So, so he's like, go back in there, don't make no noise. So I would read scripts, and I was educating myself, not knowing it. But the thing that's ironic is when I was a kid, I told you that my mother used to give us super transfers, so we would always go to the museum.
Okay.
So you're going to the museum and you're walking around, and I wasn't consciously trying to learn. But if you are around the museum, I would always be giving people random facts and stuff like that. And they was like, man, where you getting that from? You making that bull crap up? You making that bull crap up? I was like, nah, man. And then I went to the museum later in life as on a date and realized that everything I was spewing was from the museum. Wow. I'm saying all that to say that if you put yourself in a certain arena, whether you want to or not, you're gonna learn. I didn't know I was a screenwriter, but because I was around my father at all the rehearsals, I learned how to screenwrite. I don't like poetry though.
No.
Sorry, poets.
I thought they kind of went together.
I know, right? I tried poetry. Like I started off I won poetry competitions when that's how I graduated from high school. Because I wasn't gonna graduate. I wrote this dope poem, and my teacher submitted it in an Illinois competition or something, and I wasn't even coming to class. She called me in the hallway and was like, hey, I need to talk to you. 1, you're failing my class. 2, you won this writing competition. I don't want to fail you, so you need to come from now on. It's like, yes, ma'am. And after that, I started going and taking writing seriously.
Wow, look at that. I love how the universe just aligned.
If you listen to it, it's always little. You can be out there doing as many ignorant things, but you're gonna get an ignorant way of. You about to fail my class, but you're obviously smart or talented.
That is awesome.
My younger brother been killed, so I was, I wound up quitting the job at CTA, and I was really going through a thing. And I'm sitting at home, and the movie Hardball was having auditions, and I had already done plays in college. I maybe did 5 plays in college, and I was pretty good. So I just went down to the Hardball audition, and when on the set of Hardball, everybody was trying to get the attention of the directors. I was watching how everything was working, and I was like, I can do this. Okay. I went home and I started writing, and I wound up writing 2 screenplays at the same time. Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah. So I didn't know this is what I was, but you go through tragedy, and if sometimes you let the universe guide you, you'll find yourself in the right place. Unfortunately, it was as a result of me losing my brother, but when it's all through bad and terrible situations, goodness comes. I wound up writing for Warner Brothers, and it helped me become a better screenwriter because I had to do so many rewrites. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. That stuff that Robert Townsend talks about scripts getting whitewashed and the Hollywood effect, I saw it firsthand.
Okay.
So I wrote All About the Rain. So I'm writing it, and the whole time I'm writing it, he's saying, more Seinfeld, more Seinfeld. And he kept saying it, and I didn't want to mess up the opportunity. So after about the 15th rewrite, I was like, I don't even watch Seinfeld. And after a while, I could not identify my own work. I took my script. I went away for like 2 weeks. He was calling me, I wasn't answering. I wrote what I wanted to write.
Okay.
And I sent it to him. I told him, this is what I want to shoot. And he told me, you do not know how to compromise. Go back to Chicago.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And after that, man, I had some rough times after that because when I got back to Chicago, I was homeless.
Oh, wow.
So, I didn't get paid for while I was out there. I gave up everything to go there. So it just kind of started a cycle of me trying to stay connected to the industry.
Wow. So it really is true. You give up a lot to embark upon this.
Well, you got to give up a lot because what happens is that in order for you to have more opportunities and more success, they want you to be free. Like if I'm an actor and I do an audition, I want you free to come back for the audition when I want you to come. So if a person is working a 9 to 5, if you did the audition at say 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and you got to be to work at 2. They may say, hey, I need you for the call back at 4. Or if you got to go to work tomorrow, they may not call you for the next few days, but next thing when they want you to drop what you're doing. And it's kind of unfair because because of work hours, it dictates that they be free. And that's why so many actors and writers and directors, do little odd jobs. This driving DoorDash and all that ride sharing stuff, that's the best thing in the world for filmmakers and actors because you get a chance to make some money.
So speaking of script, tell us about your new film that you got coming out.
Dadden and Son. Oh man, it's a good movie. This is my boy, he's a screenwriter too, Derry Tight. He does filmmechanics.com and he's also on Facebook for Film Mechanics, teach you how to write screenplays, amazing writer.
Okay.
So we wrote Dadden and Son together. Dadden and Son will be coming to a streaming channel near you. Be looking for it right now. We will be having a screening on the 31st of May in Chicago at the Haven on 43rd. You will enjoy it. Starring Leon Rogers, Edward Williams III, and Cherie Bynum.
Yeah.